So in terms of the overall battery life, that pretty much covers it up. And to kind of sum up this video and to answer the question, is the iPhone 6 Plus still worth it in 2021? Well, what I'll tell you is like this, okay? I'll have a couple of pros, a couple of cons, and I'll just break it down. The iPhone 6 Plus, I think the panel of it is still actually pretty good. And I'll definitely say like the panel of it isn't bad. You have like that 5.5 inch panel, like I stated, which is still pretty good, high resolution than the iPhone SE2 that came out in 2020. So I think this specific device has a pretty good panel for the most part. Definitely not perfect, but it's okay for a 7-year-old phone. You have Touch ID, which may be important to some people. Still have that lightning port and headphone jack, which is cool. So for anybody who wants to use that, that's cool. You have that type of capability. As I said before, this thing feels extremely premium. It does not feel like a cheap phone. And that's a huge thing. When you have a device like this, you don't want it to feel extremely cheap. You don't want it to feel, unnecessary or, oh my God, a plastic back or whatever. You're not going to feel like that when you have a device like this. The back camera is totally okay. I think that's the best way I can put it. It's really not that great. It's very, very middle of the road for a 7-year-old device, but still, it's okay. It still turns on. You have that check range jailbreak, which is huge. You were getting software updates for quite a bit of time too on a device like this, which is another huge asset. But there definitely are some type of problems with this type of device. You are getting, you're not getting IP certification, which I think is a pretty big deal nowadays. I mean, you want some durability on your phone, and you're not really going to be getting the most durable phone in a device like this. So that's a pretty big thing to keep in mind. The performance is not that great. Like I said, it's kind of smooth, but it's definitely not fast. And it's not something I would recommend people to go and actively buy just because of the performance. The battery life isn't, the best thing ever. It's totally okay. And I actually think it may be a pro for this phone, but it's definitely not like something I would go and brag about. The software updates, this thing is not getting software updates anymore. So that's another pretty big disadvantage for it too. And I'll definitely say if you have no other option, that getting a phone like this I think is totally fine for the most part. Like, this is not a bad phone for a 2014 device, but it's not like a great phone. It's not a good phone nowadays. A phone that I would recommend that's actually good is like an iPhone 7 Plus. Like, that's like a pretty good phone for still, for nowadays. But the 6 Plus is not like a good phone. It's like, if you have to use it, then go for it if you have no other choice. But phones like a 7 Plus and iPhone 6S Plus even is a pretty big upgrade. That phone is still getting software support, and it's not really outdated until it's not getting software support anymore. So that's, even going from a 6 Plus to a 6S Plus, in my opinion, is a pretty big upgrade. So I'll go ahead and link a couple of phones that I can think of that might be worthwhile upgrades from this device, and you can check them out in the description below like I stated before. You can get them from there and help support the channel at the same time. But that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.